Hey people, today we are going to talk 8 facts about Light Yagami. Please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you like it and want more related content. Let's start with number 1. Background and personality. Light Yagami, also known as Kira, is the main protagonist of the manga and anime series Death Note, created by Tsugumi Ohba and Takeshi Obata. Born on February 28, 1986, Light is a high school student attending the prestigious University. He comes from a well-respected family, with his father Soichiro Yagami being the chief of the NPA, National Police Agency, and his mother, Sachiko Yagami, being a housewife. Light is characterized as highly intelligent and academically gifted, with an exceptional IQ of 200. He is also an extremely diligent and disciplined individual, striving for perfection in everything he does. Number 2. Discovery of the Death Note. The course of Light's life dramatically changes when he discovers a mysterious black notebook known as the Death Note. The Death Note is dropped into the human world by a Shinigami, death god, named Ryuk out of boredom. Intrigued by the notebook's power, Light decides to experiment and tests its authenticity by killing a criminal whose face and name he knows. Witnessing the successful death of the criminal, Light realizes the immense power he holds and believes he can use it to create a perfect world free from criminals and injustice. Number 3. Becoming Kira. Motivated by his idealistic vision of a crime-free society, Light takes on the alter ego Kira and becomes a notorious vigilante. As Kira, he starts using the Death Note to systematically eliminate criminals by writing their names in the notebook. Light believes that by removing criminals from society, he can instill fear and deter potential wrongdoers, creating a utopia ruled by his version of justice. He sees himself as a godlike figure who has the power and authority to pass judgment on those he deems deserving of death. Number 4. The Battle of Wits. With L, Light's actions as Kira attract worldwide attention, but they also draw the interest of the brilliant detective known only as L. L becomes determined to uncover Kira's true identity and bring him to justice. This sparks a riveting battle of wits between Light and L, with each trying to outsmart the other. Light, who initially views L as an obstacle to his plans, gradually becomes obsessed with defeating him and proving his intellectual superiority. Number 5. Meticulous planning and strategic thinking. Light is known for his exceptional intellect and strategic thinking. He carefully plans his moves and takes great caution to avoid suspicion, making use of various tactics and manipulations to divert attention from himself. Light also employs his intelligence to exploit the Death Note's rules and loopholes, ensuring his actions remain undetectable. His meticulous planning and ability to think several steps ahead make him a formidable adversary. Number 6. Dual life and complexity. To maintain his dual life as both a high school student and the infamous Kira, Light adopts a carefully crafted facade during the day. He presents himself as a diligent, exemplary student with a strong sense of justice. Light skillfully conceals his true identity and even manages to gain the trust of those around him, including his family and friends. However, beneath his charismatic and seemingly righteous exterior, Light harbors a darker, manipulative side that emerges when he is alone with the Death Note. Number 7. Rise to power and God complex. As Light continues to eliminate criminals and evade capture, his influence grows exponentially. His actions gain him a following of devoted supporters who idolize and worship Kira as a godlike figure. Light revels in this adulation and develops a God complex, believing that he has the divine right to decide who lives and who dies. He becomes increasingly intoxicated. Number 8. Psychological transformation and moral dilemma. Throughout the series, Light undergoes a significant psychological transformation as the weight of his actions and the pursuit of L take a toll on him. Initially driven by a desire for justice, Light's pursuit of a crime-free world becomes increasingly clouded by his lust for power and control. He starts justifying his killings of not only criminals, but also those who stand in his way or threaten to expose him. Light becomes more willing to sacrifice innocent lives to protect his identity and maintain his godlike status. This transformation raises profound moral dilemmas and questions about the limits of justice and the corrupting influence of power. Overall, Light Yagami is a complex and multifaceted character whose journey in Death Note explores themes of morality, power, justice, and the consequences of one's actions. His intelligence, strategic thinking, and psychological evolution make him a captivating and controversial figure throughout the series.